Welcome back to the channel. Shout out to the subscribers because you guys are the real MVPs. You guys make this possible. And without y'all, we wouldn't have never started this channel. But let's get into this shit. So far, we are halfway through the NFL 2019 100th season. And the Packers lead the NFC North division. Now, let's just talk about the NFC North. Let's talk about it. As you can see, the Packers are undefeated in the division. We have beaten all three of the teams that are below us. We are 4-1 at home, and we are 3-0 on the road with an upcoming road game against the Chargers. Yeah. Let's start from the bottom. The Chicago Bears are having a lot of issues right now, not only with a kicker who doinked the kick and whiffed the kick. Shout out to Pac-Man Jake. Saw the video, man. It was hilarious. The Bears don't know what to do at quarterback. I don't even think the Bears know what to do at coach. But one thing we do know is that the owner is in full support of Mitchell Trubisky being a quarterback for this team. Matt Nagy was probably told to go have a press conference in front of the media to say that he's sticking with Mitchell Trubisky with his head down, not even making eye contact when he made that statement, which let me know that the owner told him, we are not moving on from Mitchell Trubisky. We are going to stick with this young man. We're going to ride it out and see, what he can do. Mitchell Trubisky did get hurt this year, so we don't know how healthy he is. You know what I'm saying? He might not be healthy. He might still be hurt. He might not be 100% out there playing with that injury. Khalil Mack. Anybody heard from him? I know he had a sack in the game that they took. They missed the field goal game. Yeah, I know he had 1 sack, 3 tackles. But it seems like the Bears are not getting what they wanted for $140 million, which a Raider fan told me about this. He told me about Khalil Mack. He said the Bears just shot themselves in the foot for the next 3 years. I said, how you say that? I said, what you say? He said Khalil Mack is like, man, he won Defensive Player of the Year with the Raiders, but that's when, he had talented guys around him. It was like without talented guys around Khalil Mack, he's pretty much just, an above average defensive end / linebackers. And you see with Hakeem Hicks not there, hurt, they got to cut, where's Eddie Jackson at? Where is he at? You know what I'm saying? You're not, Clint Dix was looking good when that defense was 100%. Hey, that's all I'm saying, Bears fans. That's all I'm saying. You guys are on a 3-game losing streak. You got to play against the Philadelphia Eagles next. I don't know what to tell Bears fans is that hopefully y'all can bounce back and try to get in this race in the second half of the season. Y'all do got to come to Lambeau. So the Lions might hold down the 3rd spot. Moving on to the Lions. The Lions have been dealing with a lot of issues with the referees in these games that they play. They giving away good players. They trying to give away Slay, trying to trade Slay. I'm like, the running back is on IR. but somehow they 3-1. They got to play the Raiders this week. The Lions have been, I don't want to say that they've been getting robbed, because then again, it is the Lions. And shout out to Man Beast Morris, aka Man Bitch. I checked out his last video. He was screaming and hollering. I loved every minute of that. But the Lions, people keep saying that they a decent team. I'm like, when? How? I mean, T.J. Hokerson, he had one cool game. Marvin Jones had some spark here and there. Galloway, I think he had a game and a half where he showed up. The problem with this team is that they're unbalanced. You know, you don't know who's going to show up. You don't know whether the passing game is going to be effective enough to win games, or is the defense going to be, or if the defense is going to hold their end of the bargain up for the game. Plus, you know, the Lions always wind up putting themselves in bad situations, whether it be a 3rd and 3 and they don't convert it at a crucial time in the game, where it's like 3 minutes left in the half and you down by 7 points and you right there on the cusp of getting into, you know, possibly, you know, the red zone, and then you fall short. Can't pick up the first down. Got to kick a field goal. Plus, sometimes the Lions get shut out in the second half of games. Where they can't score a touchdown. They kick field goals, but they can't just get in it. They can't find themselves in the end zone. They'll drive on you, but can't find themselves in the end zone. So, who knows how this season? I think the Lions gonna probably wind up being 8-7-1 by the end of the season. We gotta go to their house. The Vikings. The Vikings. Who they play this coming week? I forget who the Vikings play this coming week. Oh, they play against the Kansas City Chiefs. They go on the Arrowhead. This team is basically, what kind of Kirk Cousins are we going to get week to week? That's basically what it is. What kind of Kirk Cousins are we going to get week to week? Now, the defense is solid. The defense is always living up to their end of the bargain. But what kind of Kirk Cousins you going to get? Is Stephon Diggs going to hold on to the ball? Is he going to catch a ball? Adam Thielen is hurt. What role is Kyle Rudolph playing? Because they bringing in another tight end to catch passes. They got a good running game. They got the best running back in the league, but can he make it through the whole season without an injury? We don't know. But one thing I do know is that we need this team to start losing games. We need this team to start losing games, man, because it'll widen the margin for us to take this division. I don't know if Zimmerman's name is going to be in a hot seat for, you know, being fired if the Vikings don't make it to the playoffs. How strong can his defense, or how long can his defense keep carrying Kirk Cousins when he's not being the $86 million man that they want him to be in games? You know, will the defense have enough in the tank when it's, you know, when palms are sweaty and the game is on the line? Will the defense be able to hang on? We don't know. So all these teams got holes that they need to fill, question marks here and there. But with the Green Bay Packers, the #1 team in the North, yeah, we got some issues too. We have some issues too. You better believe your ass we have some issues. Now we brought back Tremon Smith and got rid of Darius Shepard, and I forget, we got rid of somebody else too. Bayless, I think is I think is a tight end, because I think Jake Steinberger is coming back. So that's good news. That's real good news. Don't know Robert Tonyan yet, if he's ready to come back. I think Devontae Adams is probably going to sit out this last week against the Chargers. We didn't really go after anybody in the trades. I don't think anybody in the NFC North went after anybody before the trade deadline. But as far as for the Packers, where do I start? Special teams is starting to look somewhat formidable. Now that we got Sullivan back there, doing punt return and kickoff return. I heard that we might move Jair Alexander back to punt return, which I really don't want the Packers to do. I'd rather y'all, get Tremon Smith up to speed, because I think Sullivan is probably going to be needed more on the defensive part of things, other than playing kick return and punt return. Each week, I hope that our receivers become a little bit more motivated, because still they're dropping passes that they should catch. I mean, Gmo drops a pass once a game, once or twice a game, and that's why I don't think Aaron Rodgers is really, mixing him in the fold like last year. You know what I'm saying? Gmo was on pace for 1,000 yards before the injury, but this year it just seems like Gmo's kind of taking. I don't know if he's playing timid because of the injury he got last year, or if he's not, or if he's still trying to get comfortable with this scheme that Matt LaFleur is running. I like Alan Lazard stepping up a lot. Gosh, I would love to see how this receiving core will look with Devontae Adams mixed up in it. Actually, I'd like to see what this offense will look like with Devontae Adams mixed up in it. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the way that Aaron Jones and Jamal Williams are playing. Even the fullback, Vitale, he's been, catching passes here and there out of the backfield and making an impact. You know what I'm saying? Stepping in the shoes of John Kuhn, I think he's done a hell of a job so far. Because, the Packers, we've been known to keep fullbacks. There's a lot of teams that don't have fullbacks in the league really anymore. I think the 49ers got a fullback. It's a few teams that got some fullbacks, but not a lot. A lot of people like to use their tight end as the fullback position, or they, have two running backs back there. But other than that, he's been doing a hell of a job. The defensive side of the ball, let's stay on the offensive line. We could do better at the pass protection, especially after what the Kansas City Chiefs did to the offensive line last week, having 5 sacks. Kind of was like, wow, this offensive line is kind of slipping a little bit. Especially, Aaron Rodgers has been praising them the last couple of weeks. And then they give up 5 sacks. Like, really? As far as the defensive side of the ball, this defense got to get better, man. I'm not happy with what I'm seeing at all. Yeah, we winning games, but, we starting to, not really get turnovers like we used to. We got one against the Chiefs. I'm just sick of this celebrating shit, the celebration shit on the defense. Like, man, get a sack, get back to the huddle, man. There's no need for you to be doing the funky chicken and Billy White shoes. Like, Get the fuck out of here with that, you know what I'm saying, footloose bullshit. Dirty dancing after the sack. We need to stop all of that, man. Focus on stopping a run and stopping these receivers being wide open on third down. God damn. We'll let Matt Moore just third down. Matt Moore got a first down again, throwing it to some wide open motherfucker in the middle of the field. But no, the reporters, Aaron Nagler and the rest of them, want to ask the Smith brothers, so did you guys work on any sack celebrations? Yeah, we got something for y'all. We got something for y'all. We working on something right now. We working on a dance move. That's not what I want to hear, man. I want to hear we want to go out there and stop the run, and we don't want them to pass the ball on us. We trying to be a top-notch defense. You don't hear the Patriots defense over there talking about doing a worm and a fucking funky chicken and a Fortnite dances in the damn end zone when they do something big on defense. You don't see the 49ers doing that kind of shit. Yeah, they might have slid around in the rain, in the mud, having a little bit of fun, but they not being asked by reporters what kind of celebrations you guys got planned. Like, man, this is not fucking Soul Train. God damn. The only person I see taking this damn defense serious is Adrian Almost, man. Yeah, he celebrate, you know, but that's when he see a W and the clock at 0. And we on the winning end of the game. That's the time when it's time to celebrate. But doing all that shit in the middle of the game and running down toward the end zone and all of that shit, I'm tired of it. I'm fucking tired of it. I want to see some serious football playing going into the second half of the fucking season, man. It's shit like that'll hurt us in the end. It's stuff like that. It's the dumb crap like that will affect that will, you know, ain't no sack celebrating. I swear, man, if we go into the playoffs and get our ass kicked, Zadarius Smith and Preston Smith, I'm letting y'all have it, man. I'm letting y'all have it. We out there just trying to have fun with it. Okay, I understand that. Have fun with it. Have fun with it, but play some fucking defense. Play some defense. Stop letting these running backs run all on us. Letting these, you know, just putting Blake Martinez in the back. Man, Mike Pettin, man, fix this defense, man. Stop giving up these big ass plays. Like, motherfuckers is marching down the field on us in 3 plays. Of course, we up on the scoreboard on teams, but we letting them go get to the red zone in 3 plays. Oh my God! Can we get more teams punting out there? Jeez. I'm looking at this damn Kansas City game. I'm like, damn, they only punted twice. They punted twice. One time in the first half, one time in the second half. No, twice in the second half. When we stopped them on third down late in the game, and we, you know, the rest is history. That's the only problem I have with the Packers is this defense. Why can't we just be a solid defense? Now, people are out there saying the NFC North is the best division in the NFC. No, it ain't. No, it ain't. With Kirk Cousins, Matt Stafford, and Mitch Trubisky as the quarterbacks, in the NFC North, this is the strongest division? Really? Really? This is the strongest division? I don't think so. I don't think the NFC North is the strongest division in football. Can't be. Packer Nation, we need to take this second half of the season serious. Now, we have the 49ers coming up undefeated. We have the Panthers. We got 3 more division games to play at the end of the season. The last 3 games of the season are all division opponents. All division opponents. And all we did was play a bunch of AFC West teams in the first half of the season. Raiders, Denver Broncos, Kansas City Chiefs, and the Chargers. And all we played was our division. Lions, Vikings, and Bears. Haven't played any formidable lost to the Eagles. Formidable NFC team. Beat the Cowboys. We did that. But let's see. We got the 49ers coming up. And then we got the rest of our division coming up. So we'll see, man. We'll see. We'll see. But so far, it feels good to be on top. I'm out.